Have you ever heard the sound of a door closing on your life? Not slamming, just quietly shutting, like it was never meant to open for you again. That's what it felt like the night I realized my family wasn't mine anymore. I was standing outside the study, hand half raised to knock, when my father's voice cut through the wood like a blade. Cold. Detached. She doesn't deserve a cent. She's out.
He was talking about me.
I froze. My lungs locked. My pulse thundered, so loud, I thought it might give me away. On the couch, my stepmother Serena sat with her teacup poised, lips curled into that satisfied little smirk I'd seen too many times. She looked like someone who had already won. I didn't wait to hear more. I didn't need to. I backed away, climbed the stairs, each step heavier than the last.
No te harás.
Not yet. Up in the guest room, I opened my laptop. My hands shook, but they moved fast. Passwords, codes, transfers. In minutes, everything I had was secured in an account they'd never touch. They thought I'd stand frozen in that hallway, too stunned to act. They had no idea I'd been preparing for weeks. Skipped invitations, cropped photos, emails about the estate that somehow missed my inbox. And then, the discovery, the trust fund my grandmother had hidden, one that matured just 2 weeks ago. She'd left me something, and I intended to find out what. At the back of her dresser, beneath scarves that still smelled faintly of lavender, I found it, a slip of paper with my name written in her sharp handwriting. And taped to it, a key. It fit perfectly into a drawer of her old sewing desk. Inside were 3 things. The first, a thick legal envelope, a notarized amendment to her will. Every page, signed, sealed, and carrying one name, mine. The second, a tiny voice recorder. I pressed play, and her voice filled the room, thin but steady. If they try to twist this, Mara, you show them this tape. I trust you. Only you. Just 23 seconds. But in them, she gave me more than my family ever had: faith. The third, a note. For lines only. Blood doesn't make them worthy. If you're reading this, they've already turned on you. Take what's yours. Don't look back. Her words burned into me. She knew. She saw the betrayal before I did. And she left me not just proof, but a way out. Morning came. The kitchen smelled like coffee and oatmeal. My sister Clara sat at the island, legs crossed like royalty. Dad flipped through spreadsheets. Serena hummed by the stove, perfectly content, as if they hadn't erased me the night before. None of them looked up when I walked in. I placed the manila envelope on the counter. Clara's eyes narrowed. What's this supposed to be? Dad sighed.
Mara, not now.
No, I said quietly.
Now.
I slid the papers toward him. The notarized amendment. The signatures. The date.
Proof.
Serena's spoon stilled midair. Clara's laugh cracked sharp. Seriously? You brought your own paperwork? You're desperate. I pulled out the recorder, pressed play. Grandma's voice filled the kitchen. If they try to twist this, Mara, you show them this tape. I trust you. Only you. The silence afterward wasn't just quiet, it was hollow, like the air had been sucked out of the room. Serena's smile fractured. Dad's knuckles whitened around the chair. Clara looked away, staring hard at her coffee. I set another envelope on the counter. Filed this morning, I said. An injunction. The estate is frozen until a full review. You don't control this anymore. For the first time, they had nothing to say. I didn't shout. I didn't wait for a fight. I gathered the papers, slipped them back into my bag, and walked out. Because the truth is, I had already won. By dawn, the court confirmed the injunction. By noon, I was in the boardroom of the firm my grandmother had once helped build, holding the controlling stake she left in my hands. The same people who erased me now had to look at me, head of the table, managing partner, executor of her legacy. And when I saw the fear in their eyes, it didn't feel like revenge. It felt like justice. So I'll leave you with this. Family isn't the people who share your blood. It's the people who don't try to erase you when you stand in your own light. They thought they could make me disappear. Instead, I became unforgettable.